Hello everyone, in today's video I am back with a weekly cash stuffing. This is going to be for the second week of December. And when I tell you guys that I have been procrastinating making this video, it has been terrible, y'all. I ended up getting back from New York on Wednesday, and then I ended up taking off work on Thursday because I just didn't feel like going in. Honestly, I wanted to get unpacked and I wanted to get some stuff around my house. And then I did work Friday and Saturday. Today's actually Saturday, so I'm literally waiting until the last moment to do this video. I've just been super lazy, just wanting to hang out. I've been watching the Santa Clauses. It's like that Tim Allen Santa Claus movie, but it's a series. And I did not think I was gonna like it, but because I grew up on Santa Claus movies whenever I was a child, and I hate whenever series they use the same kind of idea, but then they use it to different characters. For instance, they have a National Treasure series on right now that doesn't it has a whole different cast. I can't. But the Santa Clauses is a super cute show, so I am really enjoying that. But I'm here. I am doing this video, and we are going to go over this week's income. So this past week I made $1,357, and let me go over the daily. So on Tuesday, I made $631, Wednesday was $251, Thursday was $222, and then Friday was $253. So let's go ahead and get this money counted. We will get organized and we will get stuffing. So we have 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20, 40, 60, 81,000, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Organized. And y'all, New York was so great. We had such a fun time. It was chilly, and then one night it actually snowed whenever my boyfriend and I were out. It was just super light snow, but it was beautiful. It was all the lights were up for Christmas time, and we went to ice skating at Rockefeller Center, which was amazing. I feel like that's a once in a lifetime experience if you don't live there. We went to several museums and just kind of walked around the city. But my favorite part, hands down, I love Brooklyn. I think it's just such a, such a more quaint, less of a city vibe, but it's still a big city. So that was one of my highlights. But it was a great trip. Thank you guys so much for all of your well wishes. I really, really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get into today's cash stuffing though. So we have the $13.57 up here, but we are only going to be stuffing $12.57. So I intended to use some of the money I put away for this week's cash stuffing actually, but I ended up making enough to where I'm going to put an extra 100 away for this next week's cash stuffing so I can help kind of balance out my income. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and get into that income folder and put $100 away. And I think what I'll do is I'll put it in, I think I'll give myself some change. So let's do 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. Oh, I don't have a lot of change though, actually. That's unfortunate. Actually, I think what I might have to do is just do 20s and just hope that we have enough change for this next week. So 20, 40, 60, 81. And that should bring this to 600, but let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6. Yes, perfect. Again, I was out Tuesday, Wednesday, and also Thursday of this week, so it'll be kind of I made $200 each day, which is a good a good average, so that should be good. Let's go ahead and stay in here. Let's get into our bills. Starting off with rent. Because I had a little extra income, I did want to put some more into rent because I am trying to be a month ahead in this one. So $350 going in here. I have 2, and then I'll do 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40. And then that'll make 50. Let me make sure that's right. 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 50. Oops. Okay. That brings rent now to 1, 2, 53, 54, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 800. $800. And I cannot believe that this year is almost over, y'all. Skipping car payment, we're going to get into subscriptions. I do have some ideas for some new envelopes I want to do for next year. I definitely want to change like these binders out. I want to get something fresh and new. I'll probably change some of these stickers out as well. So I'm really excited to look and see what Etsy has, see what Amazon has. If you guys are interested in any of the stuff I do have, I did open an Amazon storefront where I have all of this labeled. I also have some travel essentials. I have traveled a lot this year, so I went through a lot of products to figure out what I liked. And I have some home decor. If you want to check that out, it is listed below. So we are putting $7 into subscription. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10 makes 20. So I'm just gonna grab a 20 because I do need change. Alrighty. Oh, that brings subscriptions to 2045. For instance, like I use this as miscellaneous because I didn't have a subscriptions sticker, but I would really like to put subscriptions on here instead because I think I do want to have a miscellaneous category going into next year. Cell phone is going to get 35. Still trying to get a month ahead on this one, but I think I'm getting really close. So 35, 40, 50, 60, I think is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to grab 3 20s instead. 20, 40, and 60. Cell phone now has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40. So 140. Electric is getting 25. 25, that'd be 30, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do a 20 and a 5. That brings electric to 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 45, 50. So 150 down there. And I do appreciate you all who said that y'all are going to start doing the challenge with me next year. So next year I'll be implementing the similar challenge to the one I have now, but I'll be doing $23 a week for the year 2023. And I cannot wait to see y'all's progress. For childcare, I'm putting 70. So we'll do 3 20s and a 10. And if y'all hear any background noise at any time, I'm home with my family and they are out there. So let me count this. 20, 40, 60, 70. That brings childcare to 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82 to 22, 30. My son is actually home from school right now. He just started his vacation for the holidays, so he is very happy about that. And I still have to get him some Christmas gifts. I know exactly what I'm going to get him. I just actually have to go to the store and buy it, but I don't think he has any idea what I'm getting him. Internet's going to get 7. I'm going to do the same thing I did with subscriptions. I'm going to do 7, and 3 is 10, and 10 is 20. And that should be the same 45, so 20, 45. But his birthday is next month, and he is turning 10, which I just blows my mind that he's already 10 years old. Like, I can still remember whenever he was a baby, and just like whenever parents or people tell you like take advantage of the time now because you're gonna miss it when it's gone, like that is just, it's just so true. And it's so cliche, but it really is true. Dental is gonna get 5, so I'm gonna put 5 and pull a 10 instead. And that brings that to 30. And he already told me that he wants to do, we have like this, like, it's kind of like an amusement park, but it doesn't have like roller coaster rides, but it's basically like an arcade, and they have like bumper cars and stuff like that. So probably going to be doing that for his birthday. Health insurance is going to get 15. I'm going to do a 20 instead. This now has 20, 40, 60, 70. So we're almost a month ahead on this one. I believe my new policy is $40 a month. So once we hit 80, it'll be a full month ahead. Credit card needs to get taken and deposited. Debt fund is going to get $250. I think I'll do $260. And now we have plenty of change for sinking funds. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60. That brings that fund now to 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 70, 95, 10, 30, 50, 70, 96, 10, 30, 50, 70, 97, 10, 30, 50, 70, 98, 10, 30, 50. So 850 in debt fund. I mentioned to you guys in a previous video, but I'm using this currently for some real estate investing. We have some stuff going on there. That's what this is being used for because I don't have debt. Going into next year, I'm going to have some different goals for my finances. So this year I wanted to raise my credit score. I wanted to start a couple new challenges. I wanted to travel, a few things, but I will be going over my old goals. I'll be going over new goals for this next year. I'll probably do a whole video where I introduce my new envelopes. I'll state my new goals. That way we can start the year fresh. And then in the income folder is going to be that $600. So 764 went into bills. Moving on to cash envelopes. I got my coffee today. I feel like I needed it. I just got off work, so I'm really trying to push through here. I got the chicory roast. So whenever I went to New Orleans, that was one of my favorite things that I tried was the chicory coffee. Like everywhere I go, I'm a huge coffee fan and I try their coffee. That's like the thing that I do. It's that and then calamari. So I judge a place if it has calamari, I judge it on its calamari, and then I judge a city off of its coffee. Gas is going to get 20. They make it 30. Throw a 20 in there. So 20, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. And groceries is getting 40. So there is leftover in here. I will be starting that challenge next year with my 1s and 5s, but until then, I'm just going to keep rolling over. So let's see, we'll just do 2 20s, 20 and 40, which brings groceries now to 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. So the month of January at my job is extremely slow. January and then most of February, which means that I need to, and this is a reason why I've been trying to get a month ahead on my bills, but I need to plan properly for those weeks that I will be making a lot less money. So that's what I'm trying to do. That's why I'm trying to roll over right now. But spending, this is my personal spending, is getting 17. Yeah, we'll do 10. Should I do 5s? Maybe I'll do 3 5s. 15 and 2 1s, 17. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. It now has 20, 35, 45, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. Dine out. So I haven't used this. I did cook my boyfriend dinner the other day, but I took that out of groceries. So I am actually saving this up for his birthday. His birthday is on New Year's Eve. And a lot of the times it's hard to do a lot of things because either like, especially like going out to dinner, and if you're in the service industry, you understand this, but those big holidays like Valentine's Day, New Year's Eve, and Mother's Day, like I am not going to go to a restaurant. It's absolutely insane. They usually have where it's like a set menu and you have to have a reservation. So I'm trying to figure out something else for his birthday. He's not super into birthday celebrations though, so I'm trying not to be like too pushy, but I'm going to go ahead and add $25 to this in case we want to do something. So 25, 30, 35, 40. I might just, you know what? I think I'll do a 20 and 5 1s. That way I have change just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's get this counted. Dine out now has 51, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. So 250 going towards anything that we might want to do for his birthday. Tides is getting its usual 10, so I'll just throw a 10 in there. makes that 20. There's already a 10 in there. And then we have 381 remaining for sinking funds. So I was able to put the maximum away for my, or set aside for my Saveopoly challenge. The most I could roll is going to be 35. So we were on save 25. Let's see what we do this week. Let me get the expo marker. And I never leave it here for myself. Hang on, y'all. Be right back. All right, y'all. So I found a blue one for this week. Again, we were on save 25. So let's see what we're saving for this week. 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yay.
A little debut for my boyfriend there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Save 32. Okay, cool. Save 32, which means we have $3 remaining. So let me do, let's do 25, 32. Let me make sure that's correct. 25, 31, 2. Yep. And I'm going to throw this in here. For those of you, if y'all are new here, I am not counting this challenge until the end of the year, which is only in a couple weeks, and I'm so excited. And I'll also be doing a challenge to go along with this, although I've been thinking about what I want to do. I'm just trying to figure out how I can actually go through with it. So I will let you guys know. I will announce that very shortly. Let me write down that I put 32 in here. And then $3. Let me figure out where I want to put $3. Alrighty, y'all. So I decided to actually put it into annual fee because that's something I'm going to need to start stuffing again. I just paid my credit card's annual fee in the beginning of December, so it's starting off a new year. Let's go ahead and get back into sinking funds. So starting off with Christmas. And I did deplete a lot of the money I had set aside for New York whenever I went. I spent a lot of money. Actually, my boyfriend he helped out so much before we went. He actually did a lot of flipping on Facebook Marketplace and put aside $1,300 for us for the flight and the hotel. So I was able to save some money and I was able to still have some left over because of him. So super appreciative to him. We do have $500 in the bank left over for Christmas gifts for my kiddo or anything else that I want to do, maybe for his birthday or for my boyfriend or sister's birthday. But we're going to put 25 in here. So we'll do a 20 and a 5. So that brings that to 525. And I realized, y'all, that I had the wrong link to these. So in my last few videos, I haven't updated all of them, but you should get the right link now. So it should take you to the actual post on Amazon. Super sorry about that. Or again, you can find it on my Amazon storefront. So if y'all are interested, essentials being my medical, and this is another envelope that doesn't make any sense now that I've used it for an entire year. This should strictly be for medical copays and stuff like that, but I use it for more of household essentials. So again, I'm going to have to take a good look at all of my envelopes and rearrange them to make more sense for my budget. And that's just part of the game, y'all. I've been budgeting for, 5 years, 6 years now. And whenever I first started budgeting, I made a lot less money and I was doing my budgeting based on percentages of what I made. And it was that's just how it worked for me back then. I can show you guys because I have the envelope right here. I had these envelopes. So you can find these anywhere really, but this is exactly how I did this. I had my health insurance and then I had the percentage of what I needed to take away from whatever I made that day. That's just how I figured it. But this is what I used before. But it's just a learning game. Each year, your finances might change. You might need to put more in one envelope. Your whole entire lifestyle might change. You might move to a new city. You might get married. You might have a kid, and then you have to do all these other adjustments. But I'm going to be definitely adjusting the envelopes I have now because they are not working for me going into next year. Medical is going to get 11 though, so I'm going to do a 10 and a 1. That brings essentials to 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. My son's envelope is going to get its usual 25. So So 20, 5. It now has 1,000, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 40, 45, 50. So 1,950, which means by the end of the month, or by the end of the year, I guess, because in the next 2 weeks it'll be, the end of December, we will have 2,000 in here, so I can do another 1K slip. I'm super excited about that. Again, vacation got fully depleted whenever I went on my trip, so I'm going to go ahead and add 25 to that to get that started again. It's very unlikely that I will be traveling as much as I did this past year, but I do have a few vacations in mind that I would like to take. My sister, my friend, and I definitely want to go on another girls trip like we did this past year. We're thinking Seattle. And then my boyfriend's brother is getting married and they're doing like bachelor and bachelorette things. So I might be doing that. So we'll be taking trips, but definitely not as many as I took this year. Clothing is going to get 15. So let's do a 10 and a 5. And that brings clothing now to 50, 70, 90, 100, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 115 in there. My car's insurance is getting 35, like always. 35, 40. Gonna grab 2 20s instead. So 20, 40. And it now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 20, 40, 60, 70. So 770 now in there. Birthday, again, I mentioned this to you guys before. I have a ton of birthdays. Well, I have several birthdays coming up. My boyfriend's, my sister's, my son's, so really big ones. And I'm going to go ahead and put 20 in here because I do need to put as much in here as I possibly can before their birthdays come. Let me just get this organized a bit better. Okay. It now has 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 2, 20. Household is going to get 5. So I think I'll throw a 5 in there. Or do I throw 10? Yep, I'm throwing a 10 instead. These are some rough looking bills, y'all. Okay, household now has 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hustle, this is my envelope for my channel. And it is going to get 5. 5, 10, 20. We'll do 20 instead. And it now has 51.25, so $125 in there. Car maintenance is going to get 5. So I'll throw 5 in there. It now has 5, 655, so 655. And I think one of my goals going into next year, I do want to start saving up for a new car. My car's totally fine. Knock on wood, or it's good for now, but it's going to take me a while to save up for that, and I want to go ahead and get started. So I'll probably change my car payment envelope to a new car envelope going into next year. Diapers is going to get 2. So I think what I'll do is I'll exchange for 5, but 50, 70, 95, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 02. Let me grab 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I will exchange those for a 5. Wedding is also getting $2. So 1 and 2. It now has 50, 70, 95, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 1, 2. So 102 is there as well. And finishing off with my other sinking funds. That's another thing. I think I want to do like a high priority, low priority type thing, because right now they're all kind of mixed up. Annual fees where I put that extra $3, so I'm going to put a total of $8 in here. 5 and... Did I mess up somewhere? I really hope not. No, I think I'm good actually. Okay. So 5, 6, 7, 8. My annual fee is $95, so it's like $2 a week. And the perks of my credit card, I really, really enjoy, so I totally think it's worth it. Holiday fund is going to get 15. I did throw some extra in here because I mentioned to you guys last week, but I have Secret Santa going on, 15, let's do 20. And I don't think my sister will watch this, so I don't think she'll know, but I actually ended up getting her for my Secret Santa. We have like a big group of friends, but I ended up getting her, which is awesome because I know exactly what I'm going to get her. And it kind of is like a loophole because my sister, my mom, and I said we weren't going to get each other gifts because we went to New York, but now I still am able to get her a gift. It now has 2035 in Holiday Fund. But she's a huge fan of Anderson .Paak, so I'm going to try to find the vinyl for their album. Registration is going to get 4, so I'm going to put a 1 back and grab a 5. And this is for my car's registration and inspection. It now has 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 24. Dental fees, I'm going to put 5 in. Let me do, you know what, let me do a 10. So it now has 1, 50, 70, 80. So 180 in there. And tattoo fund is getting 5. Throw a 5 in there. It now has 155. Back to school, I'm going to go ahead and start stuffing again, little by little, so that by the time next year starts, I will be good. So throw in 5 in here. And then emergency is getting its usual 22. I think I'll grab 2 10s and 2 1s. So 10, 21, 2. And it now has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 70, 90. That's 110, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1,034. Did I count that right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 950, 970, 990. It's 1,010, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So 1,034 is now an emergency. And that is going straight into an emergency account that I have in my bank. So if you're interested in budgeting and building up an emergency fund is something that you really aren't sure about, basically what it is, and you can do it however you want to, people do it differently, but you want to have 3 months to 6 months worth of income to cover bills, and like cash expenses, like the necessities basically. So all of your bills for 3 to 6 months and those things like groceries, gas, food, things like that. So, I'm trying to build up my emergency fund even more. I do have some in my bank, but I would really like to get it up there to cover all of my necessities because right now it doesn't. But that's going to be a goal for next year as well. Beauty is going to get 10. So we'll throw this $10 bill in there. It now has 35. And then Roth, that should be $100 there. Let me just double count. 20, 40, 60, 81. And Roth now has 1, 2, 3,000, 5, 6, 7, 750, 770, 790, 810, 30, 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 3,900. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, that's 5, 6, 7, so that's 37, 50, 70, 90, 810, 30, 50, 70, 80, 90, that's 5, 9, yeah. 3,900 now in Roth. Alrighty, y'all, so that does it for this week's cash stuffing. I really plan on doing a lot more videos this month into next month because it's a new year. So again, I'll be introducing some new envelopes and some new goals for next year. I'll be doing a completely separate video for my Saveopoly challenge where I will be doing my giveaway. And of course, I'll be doing weekly cash stuffings. I have a really big unstuffing coming up, which I get to replace a lot of these envelopes with 1K placeholders. So a lot to look forward to. If you guys have not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing because you will have to be subscribed to be entered into that giveaway. And if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. But until next time, y'all, I always appreciate you guys watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.